My name's Ruaridh Cunningham. I am 32 and I'm the sports coordinator for the Enduro World Series. First started mountain bike racing in 2002. So I watched the national championships here in Innerleithen. In 2000, got really inspired, got a bike for Christmas. Came third in my first race in 2002, and then things just snowballed from there. So in 2007, I was Junior World Champion in Fort William, the first British male to win a downhill world championship. Yeah, it was kind of the stepping stone for my career, really. It opened a lot of doors, and suddenly I'd gone from an 18-year-old riding for a bike shop on a bike that his parents had bought me, and was suddenly a professional. British Elite National Champion in 2011. I won Red Bull Hardline in 2015. I became the first British male to win an Enduro World Series stage here in the Tweed Valley in 2014. I was fourth in EWS Pets and Jamaica in 2018, which was my third EWS race as a full-time EWS racer. So in 2019, after the first two EWS events, I had some health issues that had me in hospital for quite a while. Due to them, I haven't been able to train and ride at the capacity I need to be professional. So initially I just started doing some part-time admin work for the EWS, and then after a few months, the lead into the 2020 season, got offered a full-time role. That quickly turned into sports coordinator, so here we are. My job is everything sport, everything from rules, race books, resources, deal with organisers whilst I'm at the races, do a bit of media work, but also I'm on course making sure everything's as it should be, and that the racers have the best course available to them. EWS-E is a relatively new format, obviously with the popularity of e-bikes growing. The EWS-E format is 3 loops, each consisting of between 2 and 5 stages. We also have the power stage, which is a timed technical uphill stage. So a lot of variations, some really technical liaisons, and yeah, a minimum race time of 26 minutes. The Tweed Valley is a really special place for mountain biking. How vast the trail network is just staggering, even for me as a local. The variation riding, the number of people that come here to ride. It's a really positive, kind of enthusiastic community, and yeah, it's just going strength to strength. Probably, the premier riding destination in the UK. And as a rider and a former racer, it's important for me to put myself in the shoes of the racers and be out in the course and see how it all rides. So in order to do that, I need the best of equipment. The Santa Cruz Bullet is just a tool for the job. In the lead up to the Vittoria EWS-E Tweed Valley, I'm also in charge of the course, so it's up to me to decide the routes and where we go. So feeling a bit of pressure as a local to put on a really good course for everyone and include a bit of variation. And it's a relatively good canvas to start with. There's a lot of trails, but it's also at the same time trying to think outside the box and take people up and down sections that they might not have thought is possible on a regular bike. So a lot to think about, but too many trails isn't the worst of problems. So we've been up and down this little technical chute on this climb a couple of times, and it seemed bone dry when we started, but you know, now that there's kind of been half a dozen tire tracks over it, you can see the moisture coming through. It's starting to deform like you'd expect on one of the special stages, one of the downhill stages, to kind of form as well. So it's going to be really interesting. I think what you'll see is riders will then start looking for lines, or actually look at sections that, you know, is there going to be any dirt there when they come to ride it or when they come to race it. Yeah, keeps them on their toes, and yeah, it's just constantly evolving and adds to the technicality of it.
I think he's got his work cut out. I mean, all the materials are here in terms of trails, in terms of, you know, it's just got a wealth of riding, unlike most places on earth. But I know him as well, and he puts a lot of pressure on himself to do the best he can with whatever he throws himself at, and I'm interested to see what he comes up with actually.
The challenges we need to be see from a rider's perspective, I think the technicality of the liaisons, they're very, very tight time-wise. Riders are going to be pushed both physically and technically to reach the stage start on times. Obviously the 3 loops can have a lot of variation between them, and yeah, just the extra weight of the bike, the fatigue throughout the day. It's a big day. You know, we're seeing up to, you know, 3,000, 4,000 metres descending in a single day, which is massive. I'm very excited about the future of EWS-E and enduro racing in general. I think as technology advances and develops, it's important to develop and advance with it. And you know, here at the Enduro World Series, we always try and, you know, keep our finger on the pulse and adapt with the technology and shape the way not only the e-bikes are raced, but the way they're ridden in general.